Hello and welcome back, my fellow Diecast Tragics, of course. We do have one here from Hobby Master, but it is a little bit bigger. It is a 1/48 scale. We have ourselves a Messerschmitt Bf 109E-3, weight number 2 from the Luftwaffe's Jagergeschwader 52's Slovakian squadron, as piloted by Ján Režňák. Now, originally in the Czechoslovakian Air Force, he would become a member of the Slovak Air Force when in 1939 it became an independent state. Now, Slovakia would ally with Germany, of course, and the squadron would spend its time on the Eastern Front. Ján would become the highest scoring Slovak ace, ending the war with 32 aerial victories, all on the Eastern Front, of course. Now, he would be captured by the Soviets as they pushed towards Germany. He was put on military trial but was acquitted, and he continued to work in the military aviation after World War II. But when communists came to power, he would lose his job, and he would then work as a chief flight instructor until the communists then revoked his pilot license indefinitely. He would actually pass away in 2007, aged 88. So for any Slovakian viewers, this model is for you. So we will have a little look in there, and there is that beautiful Messerschmitt sitting there, and a little pilot figure, and the usual information on the flap as well, and everything we need for a pretty cool model from Hobby Master. How about we stop talking and open a box? So it does come with the usual stand, of course, which is the typical all-plastic one. It is cradle type one, so usually you can slip that tank through there, and that is pretty cool. Let's get this lid open and get our hands on this beautiful looking aircraft here. So the usual pilot figure, the slouched over Luftwaffe figure there, and we got our little baggie that does have the gear up, I assume, and some aerials. So you do get the spare antenna. So if you do happen to lose one, that is always good. And the block-off plug. Oh, and you do actually get some little pieces of windscreen. I think there might be some armoured glass you might be able to add to the front of that canopy. That is very interesting. Feel free to let me know in the comments below if you ever added that to your aircraft. Alright, let's see if we can get some poppage and get this model out. The old blister packs, they can be a real freaking pain in the ass sometimes. Alright, so that does come out nicely. Do we try... Oh, well, I've got him out. So that is your pilot figure. Hey, let's chuck him in. Just open him up and throw him in there. So he's not so sad. Well, he still looks sad, but he sits in there nicely. That is pretty cool. And that is very straightforward. Oh, why not? Let's just put this part on as well. Jeez, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's move this out of the way. And, well, he's all set up. That does look fantastic. He's ready for flight. The propeller doesn't spin freely, but spins nice enough. We'll zoom in and check out some of those details. You can see the Slovakian emblem there. That looks really awesome. The filtered details looks fantastic. The modelling effect is really nice as well. It looks really cool with the pilot figure in there, although I don't really use my pilot figures for my own models personally. The markings are fantastic. Now, to be honest, I don't know if they actually put a swastika on these ones since it's in Slovakian markings. That looks pretty awesome. It's got some really nice gun details on the cowl as well. So it's got a fixed tail wheel. So if we turn it over, we'll be careful of these little bits as well. It's got some nice details, the radiator details there, air intake. We might as well just drop this piece in as well. Jeez, my fingers can work. Hey. So you don't get a tank or anything like that? Well, actually, no, you don't, because that's actually blocked off. So you can't even put one on if you asked Hobby Master for a spare. So obviously your stand hole. There's a lot of nice detail throughout. Yeah, pretty damn cool. And yeah, well, that's it. Ready to go in flight for you in flight displays. That is really nice. Obviously, you do have to chuck it on the stand, and that is your stand. You know what you do. Stick it in your stand hole. And, of course, it does touch the paint. As I say, you know, put some tape or some felt or something over the edges of that plastic if you're actually worried about it marking the paintwork. Yeah, that's just one of those things. But that is your beautiful Bf 109E3 in Slovakian markings of one of their highest scoring, well, I think he was their highest scoring air ace, Ján Režňák. Looks freaking cool. All right, might as well chuck some landing gear on this. It should be relatively straightforward. Now though, so this thing's probably going to be stuck in there and take it ages to get, come straight out. And we'll just put it in the right way. That is very easy. You can put your little block-off plug in there. I'm assuming it's that way. Nice. And you do put the open canopy on, which is this. We'll take yarn out and put this open canopy on so we can see some of those details of the cockpit. Excellent. How cool is that? Yes. That does look awesome. The wheels don't turn or anything. They are in a fixed position. For those that do like to play around with their landing gear, you may be a little bit disappointed, but yeah, overall, freaking awesome. It's got some great detail inside that cockpit too with the instrument panel. Yep, very, very nice. And of course, it will sit on that landing gear perfectly, as you can see. I should have brought the scales in. All right, we'll bring those scales in and we'll put it down once again and we'll get a bit of a weight. All right, so we've got 243 grams, which is a pretty good weight. It does present well. This model looks nice. I like it. Hobbymaster Bf 109s do look pretty cool. I like them. I'm a bit of a 109 fanboy, also a fuckable fanboy. I do like my German World War II aircraft. I think they look great. Not the ideology, of course, but the actual aircraft they used. All right, I'll do the usual though. We'll wrap up the video. It's a little bit quicker. I'll take photos at the end if you want to check them out, of course. Don't forget to drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts about what you've seen today. Don't forget to punch the crap out of that subscribe button if you're one of those people watching my channel and have yet to do that. And thank you, yes, you guys, for dropping past to check out another one of my videos. I hope you did enjoy what you saw. And don't forget, if you did, some of those would be actually appreciated if you can spend the couple of seconds clicking that like button. All right, we'll wind it up. Happy hunting for your next model, of course. And as always, you all have an awesome sauce rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.